I've created this project, Messages from Universe, and it came about as a result of social distancing when our part of the world got to the place where we had to be in the lockdown. And I live in New York. For those of you who don't know me, I live in New York. I think the next day after we started to be in that space of lockdown, wearing masks and gloves and all of that stuff that we needed to really adjust to, I was at home and I felt like I needed to dance. And I started to dance just to like shift the energy. And then I pulled a card from a deck that I created about 9 months ago for one of the shows that I was doing. For those of you who don't know that about me, I do a lot of art shows. So I love to create experiences for people, and I created a deck of cards, 50 cards, and each card has a different message. So I was dancing and I pulled one message for myself, and it was so beautiful. I really needed to hear that right now. And I don't remember any of those messages. They came about just kind of channeled in, they just downloaded, and I wrote them down and I created that deck of card. So when I pulled that message out, all of a sudden I decided to film it. Like I just made a video, and then I realized that this is something that I can share with people. And I started this project from that day, filming once a day, pulling message from the universe every day. And it's going to go on for 60 days. And today is, I think, day 38. Yes, today is day 38. And this is the thing. It all aligns. The point of this project is to help shift energy, to help people at this particular moment when they're with me while I'm doing the messages from the universe, receiving the guidance. People feel more grounded, more present. They feel like we are not alone, that we're receiving a message and we just need to focus on that energy. And it helps us to have certainty in a time of doubts, because there's a lot of doubts out there. What we need to bring here is energy of certainty. There is no question in my mind. This chaos is going to be transformed in something really great for humanity. There's a lot of side effects of this chaos that becoming a blessings. And one of them is people becoming more together than ever in their lives before. Think about the unity in the whole world, how the whole world right now is coming together. And we have less separation between people, even though we are in time of social distancing. So I choose to connect to the good, and I choose to receive the messages, and I choose to help other people to shift that energy. And that's what the Messages from the Universe project is all about. And right now, with your help, with our collective consciousness, we're gonna all ask the universe to tell us, what do we need to hear? I always like to exhale. First exhale. Exhale all the worries, all the anxious thoughts, all the fears, anything that is in our way to be present right here, right now. Let's leave it all behind. And we are right here, right now. And we're gonna step into the white room, the place where we go to, where we need to speak to God, to Creator, to angels, anybody who you speak with, who is a higher energy. And we're gonna ask the universe, what do we need to hear today? I got 2 messages. Oh my God, guys, listen to this. I love it. Create. Anything will align. Just keep creating. This is so perfect. This is the most perfect message for us, because what we choose to do, we choose to create. So one of the side effects of the chaos that is happening with the coronavirus in the whole world is that we all of a sudden are faced with a choice where we can choose to either like be scared, or we can focus and say, my God, I always wanted to try to learn this other language, or always wanted to start to work on this project, or all of a sudden we get inspiration that we didn't have before if we make ourselves open to it. And it's just being in that space where we start to innovate, in that place where we start to connect to our dreams, and create from that place. Remember what you always wanted to do. Think about what could be, how can you change your business or your work or something new to bring to your family. For example, in our family, we all of a sudden started to have these lunches together with people from all over the world, because my family lives all over the world, in Israel, in Germany, in America, in Russia, in Ukraine. And so we started to have these sharing meals together. We've never done it before. So this unity that all of a sudden people are able to be together even though they're so far apart. And so this is one way of creating unity. Another way of creation is just to connect to your dreams, connect to your inspirations. Please create, guys. This is an amazing message. Everything will align. Just keep creating. Have that certainty. It will align. And another one is, oh my God, today we got very light, beautiful messages. Love it back to life. Love it back to life. Sometimes we have areas of our lives, or we have creatures that could be pets, it could be plants, or we have relationships in our lives that need more love. The way to say it and the way to do it is we can love it back to life. We can give it a life again. We can give it a new life. And very often, the person or the relationships that needs to be loved back to life is with ourselves. It's maybe me who needs to be loved back to life. And I am the one who can focus that on myself, remove the judgment, suspend the judgment, give myself a huge hug, and love me. And maybe recreate these relationships with me with me, and love it back to life. And sometimes there's a green plant that really needs a little bit more love from us, and we can love it back to life. And so many times in my life, like the pets, the dogs and the cats that come to our life, or it could be birds, animals who need our help, we can love them back to life. And magic happens when we do that. So how beautiful is our path today? Today we got two very light, very easy and beautiful messages, and so inspiring. Create. Everything will align, just keep creating, and then love it back to life. Guys, thank you so much for being together, for receiving these beautiful messages. And if you're interested to know more about this project, please, you can contact me. Or I also have a YouTube channel, Untamed Hearts, and I'll put the link there. And all of the messages from the universe are there. The way you can use it, even you can just click on any video and receive a message. Like you can listen to them randomly. It doesn't have to be, because every day we're in a different place and these messages are there. It's kind of like pulling a card. You can pull your own message. So thank you so very much.